What's up, guys and girls? I hope you're well. Kurt here. And today I want to talk a little bit about why someone, you, me, anybody, your children, your wife, your girlfriend, everyone, I think, well, not everyone, but I think that martial arts is a big benefit to some people. And that's what I want to talk about. Well, what it's all about and why martial arts? Why not cricket or something else, soccer? Truthfully, I've played soccer. I've never been a big fan of cricket, although I've got some mates who love playing the game. They love it. But I never saw the point. And, I do enjoy ball games like soccer and other things, but ultimately I've always been guided into the martial art, or that's where I'm inspired, I should say. And for me, it's made a massive difference to my life. I think without martial arts, without the way and what it means to me, I think I would be a completely different person. It's been a guide for my betterment, and it's helped me steer myself onto the path of being as, gentleman-like as I can be, have honor, to live with a set of values that really helps promote health, wealth, wisdom. And so it's not just about fighting for me. It's about all the things that come with what I vision and see as a martial artist and what that means. I grew up in pretty much the 80s as a kid and 90s. So I grew up watching Van Damme, the Ninja Turtles, some Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and Steven Seagal, all those different actors, Bolo Yeung, Jackie Chan. And those times were the times of the martial arts industry. And just irrespective and despite what you might think about those things, I thought it was fun. And it certainly bred in me and many others that lived in my time. You know who you are. This kind of like love, this huge love for martial arts, for fighting. Back then we didn't have the things we have now. We had Kung Fu and Taekwondo and, more unrealistic martial arts, which were at the time realistic. But that's another discussion, isn't it? But for me, it really helped me deal with being bullied. I wasn't a very confident kid. I used to walk around with wearing glasses with a patch on one eye. I'm blind in one eye, and majority blind. So they thought at that point that if they covered my eye, did this, it would make it stronger. But that didn't work, and as a result, the schools put me through some special education. I actually learned to type through these special education. I can type very fast. And kids just made fun of me over it. So being brought up in a household where your dad is like, if someone hits you, son, hit him back twice as hard. And your brother is like this big, muscly dude who's cool riding Harleys, telling you, you got to fight, you got to be tough. And living in those times, I guess it led me to that for self-defense and to really take myself to, and this is a constant mission, to be the best version of myself. Because I grew up wanting to kick, my brother's ass, even though that's ridiculous. But I think a lot of you will resonate and understand what I mean. And I grew up and got bullied and bashed in situations that made me want to make a comeback and sort these guys out. And I can say I did that. And I was a troubled teenager and a troubled 20-something-year-old. I've been and done too many things. But the martial arts always guided me back to honor, back to living a life of love and passion and goodness. And it also allowed me to really, at least with it, accept and embrace both those light and dark parts of myself, and a lot more, and a lot more. So I talk to people and I train people, and we typically, when we fill out the form, we ask people why did they join, and you get different reasons. By the way, if you're hearing that noise, that's my dog on the corner scratching. Hold on. Hey, cut it out, mate. He's cute. Anyway, I'll show you later. Reasons. Some people say self-defense. Basically, some people live their lives with a lot more anxiety and a lot more fear than others. That's a fact. But ultimately, we've all got to have that confidence to walk in peace and not feel like we're a target. Now, that's a big discussion in terms of how you feel about yourself, and it's an internal picture. But by training in something like martial art, it helps you really redefine that internal picture of yourself and what you're worth and what you can do to really look after yourself. And that's why I teach Krav Maga, because when I teach Krav Maga, I teach kids and adults and so on how to be more confident, what to look out for, not just physical techniques. So there's that. There's other people that say, I do it for, fitness and well-being, and that's something that you want to continue doing through your whole life, something that can grow, and that's martial arts, because you can always push yourself and learn and develop yourself further in so many different directions. There's just like lineage and styles, and wherever you want to go, you can learn something and develop yourself. And truly, when you're into the martial art, irrespective of what it is, you get a really strong mind-body connection, which I think is a massive dopamine hit. I love training. I love shadow boxing. I love working the bag. I love learning different martial arts. And this makes me fitter and stronger, and mentally a lot more confident and aware. And other people come and they say, look, I've come for confidence. I've come for discipline. Parents particularly put their kids in for discipline and so on. And I think in the martial arts, you get a balance of all of that. It strengthens your mind. It strengthens your body. It strengthens your spirit. And it strengthens all those little attributes of within yourself. Grit, not just confidence, being relentless, being focused, and understanding when and when not to put 100% into things, when to be lighter, when to be more tactical, when to be more smart, when to be more brutal, brawn and brain. And I think the martial art really can give a map to you, like a picture of goodness, like a holistic life. And I think that choosing the martial arts way, as vague as that might sound and maybe sounds silly, but choosing the martial arts way to me that means just making sure that you're training, you're learning, you're growing, and you're growing not only your physical skills, but you're growing your character as a person, and building yourself up to be a better person day by day, with the martial arts as the vehicle, I guess. Anyway, that's all I really want to say today. Let us know your thoughts. I'm keen to chat with you, and thanks.